Is it time to buy or sell IONQ stock? In this video, we're diving deep into IONQ. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 5th of August, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 29th of July, 2025, our system has ranked IONQ as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -1.88. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time. Interestingly, the stock has outperformed our system's predictions, showing a gain of 3.68%. This results in an average return of 0.61% per day since it was classified as a sell candidate. The stock lies in the middle of a very wide and strong rising trend in the short term, and further upward movement within this trend is indicated. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 19.28% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 7.51% and 55.87%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of around 90.53%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 44.34% to 219.31% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between 60.65 and 134.17. Our latest daily update for IONQ features the headline, "On Tuesday, IONQ Inc. stock price gained an impressive 5.42%. The IONQ Inc. stock price gained 5.42% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 5th of August, 2025, rising from $39.86 to $42.02. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 5.76%, with a low of $40.13 and a high of $42.44. Although the price has fallen in 6 of the last 10 days, it is still up by 0.19% over the past 2 weeks. Volume also increased on the last day alongside the price, a positive technical sign, with a total of 6 million more shares traded than the day before. In total, 21 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $893.53 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $54.74, while the lowest was $6.54. Currently, the price is 23.24%, or $12.72, below the 52-week high of $54.74, which is also the all-time high for the stock. IONQ is generating significant buzz ahead of its second quarter earnings report, which is set to reflect its 86% surge last quarter, driven by global expansion and strategic quantum partnerships. This momentum suggests robust investor optimism, which could positively impact the stock price in the short term. Analysts are particularly focused on IONQ's advancements in quantum networking, which could redefine its commercial trajectory. The company's unique approach to quantum computing emphasizes higher fidelity qubits, giving it a competitive edge in an evolving market where strategic partnerships and acquisitions play critical roles. With nearly $1.7 billion in cash reserves, IONQ's financial standing positions it for sustainable, long-term growth, even amid cash burn and share dilution challenges. Wall Street's interest is palpable, as institutional buying and recommendations from brokerage analysts may further influence market sentiment and stock fluctuations. As quantum computing emerges as a catalyst for advancements in artificial intelligence, IONQ's leading status in this field could potentially unlock new avenues for growth. Overall, the current developments indicate a balanced risk-reward setup for investors, making IONQ a compelling stock to watch in both the short and long term. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 30th of July, 2025, it was reported that Bernstein assigned IONQ a market perform grade with an initialize action. On the same day, It was also reported that Wolf Research gave IONQ a peer perform grade with an initialize action. Additionally, on that Wednesday, Oppenheimer rated IONQ as outperform with an initialize action. Earlier, on Wednesday, the 2nd of July, 2025, Cantor Fitzgerald assigned IONQ an overweight grade with an initialize action. Furthermore, on Tuesday, the 28th of January, 2025, Goldman Sachs rated IONQ as neutral with a hold action. Analysts have assigned IONQ stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a strong sell rating as well. The following signals have been identified for IONQ. There are mixed signals in the stock today. IONQ Incorporated holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, this creates a more negative forecast for the stock. If there are further gains, the stock will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $42.04. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find some support from the short-term average at $40.37. A breakout above the long-term average will trigger another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will generate an additional sell signal, further reinforcing the overall trend. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, the 27th of May, 2025, and thus far, the stock has decreased by 12.53%. Additional declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Interestingly, volume is increasing alongside the price, which is considered a positive technical indicator. Here are some additional signals that may capture your interest. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal from 49 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 3 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 7 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages indicated a buy signal 5 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, sell signal from 9 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 60 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages signaled a buy from 52 days ago. For more insights and signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for IONQ. IONQ Inc. finds support from accumulated volume at $40.06. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is expected when the support is tested. The stock typically exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with solid trading volume, the associated risk is deemed medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $2.31 between its high and low, representing a change of 5.76%. In the past week, the average daily volatility of the stock has been 6.04%. Before we delve into the potential trading levels for IONQ, let's briefly go over some key fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, often referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing losses or has negative earnings. Even well-established companies can face challenging periods, often due to circumstances beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest a lack of profitability and could raise concerns about potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 6th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates project a loss of 13 cents per share. It's important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for IONQ. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for IONQ is at $45.20. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, IONQ encounters its first support level at $40.06. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for IONQ from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Next, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 23rd of July, 2025, Gabriel Toledano conducted an insider purchase of 3,696 shares of common stock. On the 21st of July, 2025, Thomas G. Kramer executed an insider sale of 47,478 shares of common stock. On the 14th of July, 2025, Paul T. Deschier performed an insider purchase of 9,432 shares of common stock. On the 14th of July, 2025, Paul T. Deschier also conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares. On the 11th of July, 2025, Catherine K. Cho executed an insider sale of 6,789 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 31.747. In total, insiders purchased 13,185,414 shares and sold 24,537,076 shares in the last 100 trades. We currently hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and there is no stop loss in place. Is IONQ stock a good buy? IONQ Inc. exhibits several negative indicators, leading us to believe it will continue to perform poorly in the coming days or weeks. Thus, we maintain a negative outlook on this stock. After examining the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 6th of August, we anticipate that IONQ will open lower by 490 cents, beginning trading at $41.53. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. Here is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with best regards from all of us at StockInvest.